Welcome back to another episode of AdTastic. I'm your host, Tony Stanall, and today we're talking with Michael-David, MD Reilly of Tilted Concepts. Welcome, MD.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here and to meet you, Tony. Thank you for your time.
Sure. Tell us a little about what Tilted Concepts is. It could have many meanings, I'm sure.
We are a capital firm that we have 3 franchisable brands that really focus on the customer experience with a chain of barbershops in 5 states, a chain of nail salons, and then a chain of retail stores where we provide and prepare healthy prepackaged meals for really focusing on those that live a busy lifestyle. So we own corporate locations, but with investors, with franchisees, and really giving budding entrepreneurs and business owners an established brand to really help them build the American dream. And that's what we do as franchisors.
Right. Now, being retail, there must have been certain challenges you guys faced during the pandemic. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. I mean, everybody's still dealing with a lot of the ripple effect of sustainability, just growth in your own business, as we're also dealing with the increased costs of, cost of goods, as well as also maintaining competitive pay. When the whole thing hit for us, an attitude is reflective of leadership. And it was our CEO, Anthony Milton, that made a real point to allow all of our franchisees to make the best decisions for them, for their business and their teams. And, all of our locations are really threaded within a community. The thing about Tilted Concepts, all of our brands were really, we might have a chain of barbershops, we might have a nail salon division, and we have a prepackaged meal division, but we're really in the self-confidence business. And that's also the same thing with our franchisees and our investors. It's about gaining self-confidence, whether it's looking better or eating better and living a better life. And we saw so many franchisors penalizing their franchisees if they weren't abiding by the laws in those areas, by the restrictions or mandates of opening and not opening. And we really left the discretion to all of our franchisees to do what they feel was best for them. And, we maintained corporately a certain precedent by opening and giving all of our staff the opportunity to work if they wanted to, stay home if you wanted to, wear a mask if you wanted to. We didn't require a mask at any of our locations. We really gave, because all of our locations was a way to give our customers an experience that was positive. We didn't force anything. We didn't want to create contention or a bad customer experience. And that honestly was somewhat of a risky move, but to be fair, it was one that we gained so much community support from because we weren't trying to mandate anything necessarily, but do what you feel is best for you, as well as our team. And with testing and if, staff members came up positive, they would take it upon themselves to quarantine. But we always maintain to create the best environment for our staff and for our customers. And that honesty, that integrity, that authenticity that created so much more loyalty for us than anything else. And even the partnerships that we have with our vendors, even with Balanced Foods, we still have those strong relationships today that allow us to pivot, allow us to be nimble. We've had to increase prices, but our customers, because they love the brand that they have their experience with, they support that, especially when it's franchises, because they're supporting a locally owned business, a family that lives and raises their family there, goes to the grocery store, goes to church with them. It's a part of their community, and they want to support those that are in their community. And it's been, though challenging for everybody, honestly, we've grown. We've continued to grow since the pandemic, and even through it, where a lot of unfortunate businesses had to end up shuttering their doors. We actually continue to grow in revenue as well as locations. So it's been challenging, but for those that have the aptitude to weather those challenges, that's really what entrepreneurship is about, solving problems. And rather than focus on the problems, we just work the solutions to get beyond them.
Gotcha. Well, we've come to the end of the interview, but MD, I'd like you to to shout out the names of the brands that you guys franchise, because I got a kick out of the names.
Yeah, we have Balance Foods. You can go to balancefoods.com. Also go to Tune Up, the Manly Salon, which is tuneuplocations.com, and Martinis and Manicures, martinisandmanis.com.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate your time.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of AdTastic. To find out more about MD Reilly and his franchisors or franchisees, he's the franchisor, go to dailyadbrief.com, and we'll see you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.